like they've bounced back. All the new additions are firing at all cylinders. And I think Bocks has been a really interesting project as well, just bringing in Senna across from Please and Help and kind of just making this new second super team in that bracket. So yeah, I think this is going to be a really interesting matchup. Dust2 feels like the map that's going to decide it for Please and Bocks. They have to come in, and they have to come in swinging, Brandon.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, this is why they've picked it. This is why that they've not gone for this overpass comfort. They got Dust2, they've got it for a reason. Let's see. And it all does begin here. 3 players already making their way down towards tunnels outside B, but GooseBreeder, she's here with the dual Berettas.
Yeah, she's tucked in, got a couple of pistols and support in BiBiAhn up on towards short in case things do get a little bit hairy. She'll be taking first contact to bait in the dualies. Doesn't even need him. GooseBreeder swings for the first. Bouchard immediately trades out, but that's where BiBiAhn is able to activate. So they come out ahead, 1 player, while the rest of the box, well, one's actually been digged down low. Smiley, I think she got damaged out long during that entire first opening sequence.
She did. What's good about this, though, from CLG Red is the fact that they've not really moved at all. Mads has pushed a little bit further in towards long and has got the information. That's allowed this rotation for Kaede over to reinforce B with Kelsey. And guess what? That's where the hit's coming in for the box.
Yeah, and look at this bait and switch setup. Kelsey is just playing back. Platt just tucked in. Kaede jump spots. Oh my lord. Speaking. Okay, that's going to be the reveal. Kelsey's going to get dinked. So now she is no, but it doesn't really matter when she can hit taps like that. Smiley removed, and she continues to fight, taking down every single head. Kaede got that last one. It looked pretty sharp from Kelsey, all things considered, though.
Yeah, what a hold from Kelsey, just in the back of the bomb site, just peeking up. Crisp, clean taps. That first one as well was absolutely electric, and if that's kind of the energy and the aim that CLG Red are bringing into the server, that's got me a little bit worried for Please Send Bocks. Really nice reaction. You've even got the layered peek in towards underground from GooseBreeder and BiBiAhn, and then the reaction play to go and get the information so that more players are over towards B. It's a great sign of things to come. And it's going to be a force by back in for the box as well. Double scouts. You see this quite a lot on Dust2 and Kaede. She is being tested.
Yeah, Senna's keeping a bit of extra cash for the 8OP a couple of rounds later. And oh my lord, what a shot onto Kaede. That's the head-to-head I'm really excited about on Dust2. The 2 AWPers for these squads. Senna has been fantastic for Please Send Bocks. She opens up her account here. Bouchard gets another one with the P250. Already 2 kills going the way of Please Send Bocks, and they've just got the pistols and scouts that they're working with.
They've got the space out long, but look at this re-aggression. Kelsey has gone hunting. Senna's now removed. That's one of the scouts out of the equation. And CLG Red, they're looking to push forward. BiBiAhn was nearly caught off guard, but Kelsey steps in. These are the 2 rifles, and they've now made this an even playing field.
Yeah, Please Send Bocks are just trying to regroup now, catch off any further aggression, but CLG Red have fallen back. All 3 over towards the A site, in fact. Vanessa's going hunting, picks up the scouts. Now she's got a little bit of an upgraded weapon to work with. GooseBreeder is going to get this contact coming out towards long spots. All 3 with the MP9, trying to play around the corner here. Remove Smiley, swaps to the second MP9. Too many bullets for Please Send Bocks to handle. The USP even coming out, and Vanessa does get 1 before she goes down, but the rifles stay alive, and CLG Red convert.
What I really like from CLG Red is just how proactive they're being. We just saw that push with BiBiAhn and Kelsey up towards top middle, even after losing 2 peaks. What a shot from Senna. And then when that's not enough aggression, GooseBreeder re-aggresses and just shows presence back over at long. Fires 2 magazines off of the MP9 and nearly kills all 3 players. What a recovery by CLG Red.
Much needed. Now they get a bit of reprieve because it is just going to be upgraded pistols into this round. The box grouped up, waiting for a push that might come over towards B. Kimmy's on a cheeky little elevated angle. You don't see this one being utilized all that often. Back on the barrel behind the car. She can spot anyone pushing up top mid. It's a difficult angle to shoot. She gets also the advantage if they peek out towards long doors, but no one going to be pushing at the moment. CLG Red have just invested into another couple of rifles. They don't really want to give any of these up, so they're just sitting back, waiting for something to happen. Mad's the only one that's kind of in any sort of advanced position with that MP9. Nice nade. They start to make their way out now, just pushing out with the pistols, catching off player with the utility, but it doesn't really matter. BiBiAhn tucked in, Kelsey swings out as well, and everybody is falling.
Yeah, just Kimmy left. She's holding for the flank, does find Mads. That's a nice shot. But can it be any more? It's just looking for a little bit of economic damage now, but KD immediately trades back the issue. And CLG Red, that was a dominant round. It's always a little bit more expected against the pistols. And the kill feed, it's a little bit deceptive. There weren't full team flashes from PSBocksBouchard. It's just a little bit of a halfie. Just the way that it's thrown on the left-hand side of the wall. Doesn't fully blind your teammates, but it doesn't matter. The rifles are always going to overwhelm the pistols. But this is what I'm interested in. Senna, now equipped with her preferred weapon of choice, the AWP. It's uncontested as well, because KD's still got the M4.
She's going for an aggressive peek out towards B, but the smoke is going to block off any vision. She can just post up. This aggressive Molotov. BiBiAhn's also playing around the smoke here. A little bit of a one-way, but she gets flashed off the angle. Flashing herself back in for the repeat. It's fantastic. Gets that first one. Can't quite convert the second. Bouchard is able to trade it. She is brought down low in the process. And Shaquille's coming back even. Until Senna finds Kelsey, and that's a way in. KD tries to rotate over. She's been spotted. Oh, it's a bit awkward. Wins out the duel against Senna, and she finds a second onto Vanessa as well. Able to stay alive, and Bouchard cannot trade.
Just grouping now. PSBocksBouchard. They're trying to get mid control back. You see Kimmy is being joined by Bouchard. And they are going to group. I think they're going to head towards short. It's actually the right play because no one's really there. It's just Mads, but she's in CT spawn. So everything can be mollied and smoked as well. And now the Setsky can just try and start to take shape. CLG Red, again, though, it's this proactiveness. Are they going to boost just on the edge of this? No, potentially not. Kimmy jumps and spots out the player. Mads actually just manages to dink her, but the headshot will prevail on the AK. 2 versus 2, but GooseBreeder, with the triggered discipline, lines them up and knocks them down.
Yeah, Goose catches a bit of timing there because she doesn't get spotted on that jump peak. She's already around the corner. Only the one player gets spotted. And so that works out pretty well for her. She's able to catch that timing, deals with both of them. Denies the bomb going down as well, which is a bit of a loss there for Bocks. They lose out on that extra cash. It almost looked doable when Senna got that kill with the AWP, but KD on that rotation pretty much saved the round for CLG Red. Removes Senna and then gets the follow-up kill as well.
BiBiAhn's got to be careful now because she's just kind of on her own. The PT-50s and Tech-9 is actually overwhelmed. Kimmy and Senna are brought down low, but Smiley's found another. And KD's brought low. There's an avenue into this B bomb site.
Yeah, that's huge. The fact that Smiley finds that kill over towards B. Kelsey going down. There's no one over here. There's smokes as well that can be put down. The bomb, at the very least, gets planted here. Nice spam through from Mads, though. That's Senna removed. But look what they've recovered. There's another smoke that can be deployed. This choke point is now narrow, but Mads has found Kimmy. Smiley hasn't been able to pick up a weapon, and CLG Red are taking their time with this. Getting ready to set up, swinging out, can't quite hit the shot now. All onto Vanessa, has armor, but she's mollied off the position as well. They're being absolutely thorough with this. Gets one on the passing out, but that's all it's going to be.
That's still a nice round, though, from PSBocksBouchard. The fact that they've even managed to get a bomb plant down in that situation, keep it a little bit expensive for CLG Red. You can see that their economy hasn't really built up, and 3 casualties and that bomb plant, that's the best case scenario.
Already seeing how closely contested these two teams are going to be in this series. Some of these rounds easily could have gone the other way. Now another opportunity for PSBocksBouchard. That bomb plant giving them everything they need into this one. Senna once again with the AWP. KD with hers as well. Didn't really get to see her fire that off in the prior round. She got dinked early and then had to play pretty passive. So interested to see where she goes with that. Looks like she's getting ready for a long peek with that spawn.
Yeah, definitely potential for it. CLG Red just calling a tactical pause. And honestly, that's probably to address what's going wrong on B, because that's now back-to-back rounds that PSBocksBouchard have been allowed and just having the free reins to dictate the fights, win them out, and then have an avenue on towards that bomb site. in the previous, I feel like Senna was very unlucky because she got the first kill, and then what she wanted to do was take a little bit of space, but the rotation from Kaede was just like seconds in transition, so quick. If it was maybe like, I don't know, honestly, you're talking really fine margins, maybe 2 seconds later, that round goes completely differently because Senna then has the space to work with.
Speaking of space, Bouchard is just taking it for free out towards long, walks through smoke of her own. And there's nobody here to greet her on the CLG Red side. Kaede ended up getting boosted up into short, wanted to take that early control rather than the long pick. They've been very quiet about this control. Difficulty is, you've got Goose on site, you've got Mads tucked in at car, and then you've got the AWP out towards short, and Mads has made her presence known, drops the smoke after that Molotov. Actually, it doesn't extinguish, so she is brought down low, and Kimmy looks like she wants to find her. This smoke is barely blocking the vision, but that's the full intent of it. It's so difficult to convert this kill, but eventually Mads goes down.
That's a great molly. So that forces Vanessa back in towards lower and just isolates her away from the fight. BiBiAhn actually just steps in to go and find her, but the real final destination is long. That's been the precursor to it all. Kimmy plants the bomb for Senna in this off bomb. There's 2 players already flanking.
Senna's in danger here. She is watching this now, though. She's repositioned. Rest of the team can focus on short. Gets that first kill. They just walk straight into a crosshair, but the second player swings out while she's trying to transition towards pit. And BiBiAhn is pushing more. Double kill for her. Kelsey gets the player on ramp, and the retake is perfect.
Yeah, that was really great. The fact that CLG Red, when they retake through long, is that they've got just enough space in where Senna doubts that there's going to be another one there. And if there is, she feels like she needs to move. And just as she moves, BiBiAhn steps in. And then she's that just niggling pressure to where the rest of the players that were safely tucked up on long now need to feel forced into fighting the short players of CLG Red, and they just get all caught in the crossfire. That was a really nice retake from the CTs.
You can see there's some, nice tag from Senna. Doesn't finish the job, but Goose is certainly feeling that one, and almost an opportunity there. The smoke just giving a bit of vision. Kaede playing with fire on the edge of this. Yeah, some of these rounds have come down to some very fine margins. Like, that was a great site take. They find Mads has no trade potential. They're able to get onto the site and set the post plant up in a really great position. But hold the phone here. Vanessa playing this angle. BiBiAhn walks straight into her, but not ready for the second. Doesn't matter. The adjustment from Vanessa. 2 kills on the B site. Kaede is here. She is the only one getting ahead of this smoke. Misses both of them. They just slid the pass. Must have been an inch there that bullet made its way through, but the no-scope from Kaede. Kimmy does trade her out. Now they've made their way onto the site. Center is in mid, and they have a player advantage.
I don't think you can go for this. If you're CLG Red, you've not really got the money built up at all. A bomb's gone down. If you get offered up a kill here, if you find Senna, potentially there's an avenue back in, but with Senna finding GooseBreeder, I feel like Mads needs to try and save this. And this was the point I was going to make before this round even happened. Where these rounds have been so close, it actually favors PSBocksBouchard, because if they can then win a round, they're going to completely shatter the economy of CLG Red, and it puts them in control for the next couple, and it can make this scoreline a little bit more stable. They can now reduce the deficit. This potentially goes from 6-0 to 6-3 in a blink of an eye.
Yeah, it's entirely possible. CLG Red might invest into this if Mads is able to hold on to this.
Yeah,
it has like a bit of money. Like, BiBiAhn's actually got a fair bit on her. It's not
double
great
eco anyway, so you might as well invest in whilst you can now.
But I mean, talk about an entry here from Vanessa. That's the second kill. Unbelievable. Kaede tries her hardest. I can't believe she missed those shots on both players walking through the tunnels. It must have just been the tiniest little inch between them. Hits a no-scope anyway, so that was kind of cool.
Yeah, there is this force investment. 3 M4s, a FAMAS and MP9, but not too much utility across the board. So PSBocksBouchard, they can slow down the pace here. They can whittle out the utility. And look at this change-up. Xbox smoke in. And look at all the control they're gathering up short. BiBiAhn is commenting that they could be there, but there's no one there to really greet them. That Molotov is going to give away that there are players in short, though.
Senna is being very aggressive with these peaks. She wants to take the control. Kelsey's been pushing this consistently, and Vanessa is just holding for it. So this is going to be the easiest kill of her life. Even spots her before the flash blooms. So these aggressive peaks from CLG Red in towards the B tunnels have not been working out.
Yeah, mid to B's worked perfectly again. Kimmy finds BiBiAhn. And that's the round called off. You can see that CLG, they're already saving in towards pit. And that's perfect. Police and Bocks, they've identified the weak point. They've been targeting it the last 4 rounds now. It's this B bomb site. Accompanied in now with a little extra little ingredient. That split in towards middle was perfect because it completely caught CLG Red off guard. I think the fact that Kelsey falls early creates a little bit of a gap. And where BiBiAhn was originally that player that was holding mid, she gets pulled over to that B bomb site to try and make sure that Police and Bocks can't come out there initially. But instead, it's all just part of the master plan for her to be blindsided by that mid presence. And that's really convincing back-to-back rounds now.
Good stuff from the Bocks. Now it is a little weird for CLG Red because they saved 3 players over with all the weapons. That was meant to be the forced investment because they had to double eco anyway. So now into this round, they obviously don't want to invest in more, really, because they want to keep it at that kind of 2K level to give them the investment into the follow-up, which means 2 of these players aren't really going to have a lot. And it's 2 players that you kind of want to have a lot. It's Kelsey and BiBiAhn, who are 2 of their star riflers. It really is all on the other 3 to get this one done.
Yeah, where are the rifles? One's out short, one's out long, one's in middle. So actually that means that B is really just not well defended. It's just a couple of USPs, which is why they've gone aggressive here, CLG Red. They've taken all of the space, so they now know it's going to be this A attack. The issue you've got is that in this round, Police and Bocks are really pushing the issue. That's a deep smoke in towards CT. They're running in here.
Yeah, just want to take the contact. Bouchard's able to get across. This Molotov is going to block them off completely. And Mads burns alive. That was the FAMAS gone. That's one of these rifles already dispatched off with a single piece of utility. A smoke comes through to allow CLG Red to peek over. GooseBreeder's getting boosted up. This elevated angle, it's so good, but can't quite convert the kill. K-Day is able to do it with the last M4. She's found a second as well. He's the only one with anything here. Senna's holding this. Vanessa, okay, it all falls apart. They're able to hold. Vanessa in the back lines does everything.
Yeah. I'll tell you what, though, that gets a little bit dangerous. The fact that CLG Red gets so much mileage out of a few rifles, we'll just call it 1, really, because Mads burnt alive. GooseBreeder got caught out on the boost. So it's that 1 M4 that does so much damage to the Bocks, but they've always got that insurance policy, don't they? Vanessa in the back lines, in towards short, gets a double kill. And there is that 6-3 scoreline. But here comes the reinvestment out for CLG Red, and KOD is wielding the AWP to contest Senna.
She's holding out towards long as well. Managed to get this active angle. Police and Bocks have not been contesting it early. They like to take control a little bit later out that side of the map. And if they do decide to do that this time around, it's going to be tricky. There's 2 players to contend with. They've got a bait and switch setup with Mads and KD. GooseBreeder is holding a bit more passive in towards mid. That does mean there is an opening in short. And you can see on the minimap, KD has to reposition to try and account for this.
Yeah, but this is fine, though, because she can post there due to Mads getting so aggressive up long. So they are pushed in. This is a result of the conditioning, though, from Police and Bocks. This is why CLG Red have got 2 defenders on B right now. So Smiley's looking to walk in, take the contact. She's going to go in dry. The KD's fast. Immediately removes. Now, look, the rest of the Ts, they are just heading down towards middle. It could be another mid to B.
Has worked for them a few times, but it's 2 defenders on the side itself, and Goose on this elevated angle is difficult to deal with. But that smoke completely blocks her vision, has to fall off. Nice HT through the mix, doesn't really quite do the damage. Now they're storming their way onto the site. 2 defenders here, all onto them. BiBiAhn's gone down. It's all now onto Kelsey, the sole defender on the site. She's still here, sitting behind the boxes. They haven't been able to clear her out. And she's dropped the bomb as well. Doing everything here on the defense. Senna's the only one remaining. She only has 18 seconds left. Has to find these kills, but no. KD with her own AWP shuts her down.
The patience. The patience of Kelsey just to sit there. Even if as BiBiAhn's full, she hasn't swung. She's waited for this tunnels push and then goes for Bouchard. That's incredible.
Such a heads-up play, right? Because your teammate has literally just gone down. You know that this mid to B is coming. You're the only defender left.
That's the last thing they expect.
Yeah, it's perfect. Gets them the round. Smiley, no chance out towards long. Too many defenders there. Molotov, Smoke, HE's blocking the path. Senna looking to make a path of her own out through short. KD is slowly creeping up. Managed to miss each other thus far. She's now got this gap if anyone crosses mid, and Kimmy is on the other side of it. Firing a few shots through. Flick through the doors. Oh, she hits the leg through the door. Kimmy got a few splinters after that one.
Yeah, definitely walking with a dead leg. Smoking towards short. Still a minute left on the clock, so you don't really need to commit anywhere. GooseBreeder dropping the smoke just in case. Allows her to go up and over, have a little bit of a one-way on the box. Senna trying to exploit a one-way of her own down towards the car. It's getting real nerdy here on the server.
We send one-ways. K-Day gonna finish the job she started earlier. Kimmy gets removed, and now she can sit on the outside of the smoke and be such a nuisance. Firing off shots, but she's flushed off the angle. So once again, it's the mid to B. Kelsey, she's been spotted, but she's still fighting. Gets another kill. Playing back. Pat taking this long-range duel. Can't quite convert it, but GooseBreeder has arrived. And BiBiAhn this entire time has been tucked in the back. Doubles up to close out the round.
Another one of these rounds where one defender on the B bomb site. This time it's Kelsey. Takes all the contact. Notice that BiBiAhn didn't fire at all. Even when the player from PSBocksBouchard came out of the window. No, it was Kelsey to get the first kill. Her position was given up already. That Molotov was already flying over when she fired the first shot. And yet still in the back lines at the back plat, she softens them up so much and completely baits BiBiAhn in perfectly. Another buy is on the cards with this lost bonus for PSBocksBouchard. But 8 rounds already, back to back. The CLG Red is looking dominant.
Looking really good, but Senna has found the opening. Kelsey goes down to the AWP. It's a good start to the round. Senna's been good at finding these openings when they need them, but the trick is then converting from this position. You can see KA has now made her way over to B to support, and they want to take the information back. They're once again going for an aggressive peek in towards the B tunnels. So even though they have the player disadvantage, they can now close out half of the map.
Look at GooseBreeder though, she's getting aggressive. She's walking back in close to this short smoke. This could be everything.
BiBiAhn going down. That was the push coming through. They don't have to commit to this, but oh no, GooseBreeder through the smoke and then K-Day through the doors. They both found a kill apiece. And look at the aggression. K-Day is repositioned towards the B tunnels. Senna trying to make a way through mid. GooseBreeder is just tucked. K-Day's feeling a little bit nervous now. Needs the support of her team. Senna is charging through and GooseBreeder has gone undetected. Senna didn't spot her, but Senna is just running all the way through. K-Day is dodged her somehow, caught in the back of the head by Bouchard. And that bomb can get planted, so somehow they've managed to find this gap and get the bomb down.
Will CLG Red attempt this? That's the next question. Probably not now. Senna with another aggressive peek in. Mads has got a flash and a grenade. And a defuse kit, to be fair to her, but it's a very difficult retake to try and get back in. Gonna give it a go. Bouchard is brought low. She's proactively jiggling the corner. Does find the AWP, but Bouchard steps in. That's a 4 for PSBocksBouchard.
Oh, couldn't quite recover that AWP at the end. Actually, that's quite dramatic. It's quite important to pick that up because they can't afford a new one. And Senna had so much impact with the AWP that round. She's just been like holding W and running around with the AWP, finding kills. I loved what KOD was trying there, but she was kind of stuck on a bit of an island, and they eventually caught the timing to pincer her. Goose couldn't quite activate at the right time. And there we go. KOD gets the opener this time around. Hold up, they did get an AWP. All right. My maths must have been wrong. Maybe it must have been a naked AWP, no armor behind it. Not that it matters, because Senna is now watching on from the grave.
Feels bad. PSB. Now looking to relocate. Set sites. Have got pretty good ground and pretty good success rate out towards long before. That team flash isn't going to help things though, but that headshot will. Kimmy on towards the FAMAS. Mad's removed, and that's going to scramble the rotates. Look what it's done already, but I like this reaction. CLG.BiBiAhn already pushing tunnels. They're going to get in towards the fight later on.
Yeah, well, this is the thing. They do this every single round when the opening comes through. Oh, Smiley's looking for it. KD trying to take this fight with her AWP. Takes a little bit. Repositions. Oh, nice flick from Smiley. KD is removed. Smiley's not even the AWP player for this squad, and she's hitting the shots. Smokes are now coming through. Once again, it's a deep smoke. Molotov flushing Goose out. BiBiAhn, though, she's playing around this smoke, and she is sending them all home. Kelsey has found another, and now it's just Kimmy left. Another kill from her, and she spots her on site. But this smoke, BiBiAhn behind it, is such a nuisance.
What a free K from BiBiAhn. She just bails CLG Red out of that again because GooseBreeder was tucked on in. That's a really nice adjustment on the shot from Smiley. But GooseBreeder's being mollied off. Very difficult for her to be funneled into a position that was favorable. It felt like she was about to be eliminated, and then BiBiAhn just says, no, this is our bomb site, please send Bocks. You can't have it. 3 kills. And that's just relegated this T side now on towards pistols, and a very good opportunity for double digits to be formed for CLG Red.
It does feel likely at this stage. Aggressive control being taken with the MP9s. Yeah, I mean, it's just P250s. KD, she might get overwhelmed here. That would be a way in, perhaps. That's a good flashbang, and here comes that opportunity. Drops the flash, actually goes into the site, and she's still able to find a kill off the back of it. But the pistols come through for another, but there's still these 2 defenders on the site. Now, AWP is actually quite difficult to pick up, especially when BiBiAhn is in mid as well. Smiley tries to catch up GooseBreeder. Not going to happen, which leaves it now on to Kimmy. Now, the thing is, there is a rifle in the AWP that can be picked up here, but no chance for it. Kelsey dispatches of her, and double digits is delivered.
That's still very expensive, though. Considering what Please Send Bocks had into that round, that was just pistols. Still, again, kill 3 players. It wasn't quite the bomb plant, but that was just chaos. There was so much chaos going on there, but it doesn't matter. It's the last round of the first half. Everyone's got everything now, apart from Mads, who I feel bad for Mads. She's had like a ton of FAMASes and has now got an MP9. Give this woman an M4.
Not going to happen. Maybe an AK, though, because they are going to be trying to pincer in on Vanessa. Pushing up, BiBiAhn is going to catch her completely off guard. That push coming into fruition, and now they have to activate over towards the A side. And at the moment, it's just Mads here, but the rotations can start to come over. Kimmy going to be aggressing up. The smokes go down, looking for this opening. Mads sitting on top of the smoke here, trying to use it. It's a bit of a one-way over the top of it. The utility raining through, and she's just perched in the shadows. Kimmy walking up is going to spot a head removed. Goose taken down as well. Kimmy exploding onto the bomb site, and Smiley found one as well. KD trying to go for something heroic here with the AWP, but can't quite hit the shots. And before you know it, the round is over, and 10-5 is the half.
Yeah, it's a lifeline on the way back into this CT side for Please Send Bocks. Let's see if they can do it right after this break.
I might be too taboo. Tried to be a girl with good intentions, proud to speak my heart without any pretensions. My words will never ever leave you in doubt. I don't see what all the fuss is about. Oops, did I say something I shouldn't have? You see, I'm not that nice. Should I apologize? Oops, did I do something I kiss and tell. Don't need no false attention, no. So why you look at me with that suspicious apprehension? Tell me, don't get me wrong, I just speak my mind. Still don't get it, I must be blind. Oops, did I say something I shouldn't have? You see, I'm not that nice, should I apologize? Oops, did I do something I shouldn't have? Did I embarrass you? Do something too taboo? I didn't know I had to watch my tongue. Now you know that I'm a loaded gun. Ooh, it might be true, I'm too taboo. Big mouth, blubber mouth, that's what I'm called. Big mouth, blubber mouth, but I don't care. Oops, did I say something I shouldn't have? You see, I'm not that nice. Should I apologize? Did I do something I shouldn't have? Did I embarrass you? Do something too taboo? I didn't know I had to watch my tongue. Now you know that I'm a loaded gun. Ooh, it might be true, I'm too taboo. Did I say something I shouldn't have? I'm not that nice. Should I apologize? You know I'm not that nice. Did I do something I shouldn't have? Did I embarrass you? Do something too taboo? I didn't know I had to watch my tongue. Now you know that I'm a loaded gun. Yeah, you know it's true, I'm too taboo. I'm a
Welcome back, everybody. We're here on Dust2, the map pick of Police and Bocks. They got 5 rounds on their T side, but now the sides switch. They go onto the defense, arguably the easier side. Maybe we'll see what they can do. So they go into the pistol round, bit of utility, a diffuse kit, and 5 CLG red players on the other side.
Look at this aggression. Look at Bouchard. Already taking the fight. Done good damage on towards Mads. And most importantly, she's still staying alive. Got to be careful not to be pincered in by the lower tunnels player. And she's still hanging around. I like this confidence.
You need confidence in a matchup like this when playoffs is on the line. The winner goes to the LAN finals in Sweden. It's a lot to be fighting for. It's what they've been fighting for 6 weeks. And BiBiAhn, she has taken the fight to Please and Bocks. Gets that opening kill onto center. Now they've got a bit of a crossfire in towards mid. So if the T's do decide to continue to commit here, there's going to be a lot of CTs on the other side. But doesn't matter. Kimmy hits the shot, looking for more. Can't quite convert, and she is out of ammunition. Mads and Kelsey have found kills, and then Bouchard tries to push through the smoke and is punished for it all now onto Smiley. Runs through. Nice kill into the first. A dink, but can't convert. And now they are looking to fight her. A player tucked in, and GooseBreeder swings out, and they get the pistol.
Yeah, really nice round from CLG Red. All they do is they just keep it simple. They group up, they throw one smoke in towards mid to B, and they just run with the trade spacing. I was watching, I was seeing which players were involved for Police and Bocks in that fight, and Vanessa was one of them. Didn't have any head armor because of the utility. I was a little bit worried. She goes around the corner, and Kelsey just goes bop, and she's just gone. It's like, okay.
Bock, more like.
Oh, it was right there, right? Yeah.
Yeah. Next time. So many Bock references we can get into this one. As whoa, we've got Kimmy with the big big Bocker. I don't even know where I'm going with that one. We're gonna see the Mag 7 in action. Can she make it balk? No, can't quite hit the shot. Kelsey's able to get it. Vanessa though with the 5-7 burns alive after the first kill. And KD's found one onto center, just Bouchard and Smiley. This is a forced investment from Please and Bocks as well. Maybe the best they can hope for is just to get away with scouts.
just want to hold on to this one. Keep your investment. I liked that though. I like that he kept it going throughout the entire round.
Yeah.
I'm in support of it. Will these scouts be saved? No. Wings clipped on Bouchard, and now Smiley is all that remains. She's going to have a little bit of a go. Peeking in from the top of her perch at top middle. It's difficult. Doesn't want to push the envelope too far. But the head is just sticking slightly over the top. Going to have another little go. Heavy investment. Don't want to lose it. And she won't.
That's not the start they were hoping for. Pistols go the way of CLG Red. The follow-up goes 2, and that was the forced investment from the Bocks, which means now, well, all they have is Smiley's scout that's been brought over. Senna wants to keep some extra cash for an AWP when the guns do come out, which means that 13 is inevitable. I mean, unless Smiley comes up with the most insane round of her life, that feels like where we are headed. CLG Red want to take us there. They've grouped up all over towards B, and while nobody is home, Goose is maybe going to meet a few of the Bocks in a moment. There's a boost in play. There it is, and it's spotted out. Doesn't quite convert the shot, but it doesn't matter because look at the rest of her team. Now for Goose, it's just how many chickens can a Goose take down? 3 is the answer before Vanessa is able to chime in with the USP.
Yeah, write that one down, kids. That's the next answer to your common maths question. Vanessa gets removed as well, and so does Kaede. All right. Oh, Kaede finds the kill, actually, but pretty simple stuff for CLG Red. 13-5, just cruising on through. Yeah, GooseBreeder just showing off her individual skill. But this is what I want to see, Lucy. Center on the AWP. Everyone else on PSBox fully equipped, full tool belts of utility, ready and raring to go. And it's only rifles on the other end for CLG Red.
Yes, the opportunity. This is where it needs to happen, and it's going to happen out towards long. Senna is here and gets the opener, not flashed off. BiBiAhn goes down. Big player to find. Mads has to scamper away. Kaede is trying to take ground in towards mid in response. This is exactly what we need from the Bocks.
Yeah, good response. Again, 2 players on this bomb site. Oh, that's not intentional. Molotov's being now dropped in for CLG Red. It's going to be a mid to B. It's going to be quick as well. Kimby spotted out a number of these players. Even smokes off the doorway. It's going to try and bait Vanessa in.
Well, it doesn't quite work out the way that she hoped for, and however, Kimmy has managed to double up. That is absolutely huge. She was playing around that smoke. She's actually managed to get away as well. So even though that bomb can likely go down, although setting up for a peek here, Goose is able to swing off and get a kill for free. There's no trade in response, and because Kimmy was low earlier, there's still an opportunity here. That bomb still hasn't gone down. How many times does Kaede get to fake this? Apparently a 3rd time still. Trying to look for these fights, trying to get them to come to her. Tries to punch in those digits again. They are not committing. Goose is slowly getting whittled down here. Senna peering in with the AWP. Goose down to half now. Kaede once again starts to tap it, and it's another fake. Goose has got a kill off the back of it. Kaede's found one as well. Smiley's the only one left. It's a labored spray, but GooseBreeder converts.
It just sounds like a phone's going off, like you know, like in your pocket, like every time.
What?
How many fake bomb plants was that? But you know what? It works.
7,
Incredibly,
right?
it works because the amount of times that she's fake punching the digits, TT's like, okay, surely now we'll drop our utility, we'll try and close the gap. This is ridiculous. Plant the bomb. We want to get it going. And you can see it on the cams. Mad's having a little bit of a chuckle to herself. Tactical timeout now being called again for CLG Red. Probably just want to take a breather because despite all of that chaos, think back to Kimmy's heroics. The fact that that was not as clean as CLG Red anticipated it to be. Kimmy survives in the smoke, gets 2 kills, manages to escape as well. They want to just lock this one in. They don't want to give any opportunity.
By all accounts, that should not have been a CLG Red.
Yeah. Another flashback in. BiBiAhn is in towards lower. Oh, well, Kelsey's actually just found Smiley. Oh, BiBiAhn's even gone one further. Shard has even found a dig. Oh, now comes Senna. Okay, this round's getting a little bit more difficult. 2 versus 3. Please send Bocks. There is still a way in. The issue you have is that Bouchard's being locked in by GooseBreeder. She's holding for this event transfer, but she's turned around at the wrong time. Bouchard strikes. 2 versus 2. That bomb has been planted on A. And now Mads and KD need to try and lock this one in. But the PSB, they've got both the rifles and they are coming out towards one long, one short. And that's a great find. Bouchard nails KD. So now it's all up to Mads. 1 versus 2. Bomb is halfway ticked. And there's no kit. So he needs to get a move on. And that's an important kill. Because that has just pretty much secured the entirety of the round. Because despite Mads falling, Bouchard has no time left on the clock. What a round, all things considered. CLG Reddit looked comfortable. PSB threw more aggression back in. And it was just too little, too late. But it still was highly contestable. Doesn't matter so much on that T side, though. And where CLG Red have just been flawless on that T side, their money, it's been swelling this entire time. So full buys, not an issue on either side of the server. But time is starting to run out. Well, please send Bocks' map pick.
And rounds the difference here. Very difficult position for the Bocks to find themselves in. But yeah, that even gets more difficult with GooseBreeder finding a fantastic kill on towards Smiley. Senna boosted up, not spotting anything yet. Goose is just below the vision here, but Senna might be gifted it in a moment. No, Goose spots another. That's Bouchard still. Senna yet to be revealed. She's scoping forward like a Cyclops, but not spotting anybody, and Goose has managed to get away. Meanwhile, her team has taken the A-bomb site.
Yeah, this one's a crazy timing round in which Goose just found 2 openers and has drawn all the rotations in towards middle. They can't even find her. They're still looking. Senna's now peeking out towards long. GooseBreeder still will not go down without taking another one to the grave with her. That's 3 openings until Kimmy puts her down. 4 versus 2 for PSB to stay alive.
It's looking unlikely. Senna trying to find this kill at the USP. KD is able to get 1, Mads gets the other, and CLG Red take Dust2.
In a very convincing manner as well. It swaps over to that T side and they just completely turn into a different beast, and that is PSB's map pick. That was the punish to allow overpass through as the decider. And now we have Vertigo waiting in the wings, which is CLG Red's map pick. We got to break this one down for you just after a few moments.